everybody out there on YouTube. So this is TkyoSam coming to you live from my actual TkyoSam channel for a change. Yeah, because we're going to edit the shit out of this video. And let's get down to it. So, if you guys don't remember, a couple weeks ago on my TkyoSam 2 channel, I did a video about how to get out of English teaching. Because apparently there's been some videos, but not a lot of videos on how to get out of this very important stepping stone to living a Japanese life and getting over here that a lot of people use. So today I got this guy.
Yes.
Yay! So anyway, this is my good buddy Andrew, and he's gonna go through and answer your questions that you put up on the TkyoSam 2 channel about how hard is it to to kind of transition from English teaching to non-English using job. Hot sex with boobs.
All the hot sex with boobs.
All of it. Not
a little sex with boobs. All the sex with
all
boobs.
the sex. All of it. Yeah. What up, Tikyo? I met you last week at Shibuya. That's
not a question.
That is not a question. No, that's the... Okay, next question. How do you deal with Japanese salaryman lifestyle? Is there a way to get around that, or do you just have to deal with it?
I'm not sure what you mean by salaryman lifestyle.
I don't know, 9 to 5, wearing a suit, having to follow a bunch of rules, having to go on like random business trips. I'm guessing that's what they're talking about.
Oh,
and having to follow the rules for like giving cards and like where to sit during a meeting and shit.
I will say this: at first, it's very hard to learn.
I used a book, the Business Mana, 仕事の基本から効率アップのスキルまで Business Mana 完全版 coming to a Walmart near you.
That's probably much better than what I did. I started working at a Japanese company with no knowledge of how a Japanese company works. Did not go too well.
I had a first job, just like me. We had first jobs outside of English teaching for the first time, where we were big boys and got to wear big boy pants.
Big boy pants. All
take
big boy
pants.
Poops. Yep.
My job was just, 3-month contract kind of bullshit. My immediate senpai was really cool. He actually works, he's the only English guy at Nico Nico Doga Ginza right now.
Well,
he's the one who runs the whole English site. Awesome guy. Ryan, you kick ass. And he also interviewed Yu Suzuki, the guy who made Shenmue. Fucking awesome dude. Yeah, the other people there at the company fucking sucked balls. This shit company quit, after that 3 months I was just out of there. But you stuck around in your first shitty job.
For about a year and a half, almost 2
years.
And
what was that job?
I worked in our international sales department. I sold industrial pumps.
Like penis pump?
Like industrial pumps that are used for Kojo. Factories.
Okay. So you were a machine parts seller dude.
Yeah, I was the only non-engineer, non-Japanese in my company. It went about as well as you could expect. I'm not very good with numbers to begin with. Also, again, I had no experience with Japanese business culture.
How did you get that job?
I had a friend who was a hostess. Probably going to be a story for some other time.
It's okay. I've dated hostesses too.
No, it was actually just a friend. But she knew a CEO who was looking for an English speaker who was good at sales. And I actually didn't have any sales experience per se, but I was very good at talking with people. Friend, the hostess, set up an interview with the CEO directly, and we talked for about 2 hours or so, and then we said, all right, I like you, and signed up a contract for me, and I started working within the month on that job, actually.
That is really funny how fast shit goes. Like, I mean, at the current job, you had to go you quit that job eventually, and with the current job, you had to go to like 3 interviews, right?
1 interview.
You're supposed to be 3, but you got it after 1. It's funny how, you were saying, don't do the gaijin smash. Gaijin smash is bad, but then it's like, dude, you totally just gaijin smashed that.
I didn't. The CEO said, you're hired.
Yeah, because you're whitey. Whitey. Fucking white bastard.
So I have a lot of experience in business now. So as far as leading the Japanese lifestyle, really, it's all just learning, isn't it? Where you need to say it, how to do business cards. Nothing is impossible. It's just...
you kind of learn it through environment, right? Like, not through osmosis necessarily, but you'll definitely, as long as you get your foot in the door and you, speaking of Japanese, and you're charming like these 2 guys here who wear gray shirts. You gotta wear the gray shirts.
Always gray.
It's neutral.
It's a very neutral color, very long
How do you deal with the long hours and stress, if there are any, from Bizvaz
Well, with my current job, actually, I work in real estate now. I don't actually do any real estate per se. I do. I work for our business planning and marketing department.
Is there a reason why they hired a white guy who speaks English?
I mean, I'm also in charge of our international affairs. So as far as that goes, I mean, my Japanese is good enough that I handle our Japanese affairs as well. But I'm also in charge of our international affairs. So in that instance, sort of things. For instance, I go on a lot of business trips all over the world. Going to Taiwan in about a week and a half. But as far as long hours, generally, well, for instance, today I did about 30 minutes of overtime. Generally, I don't do too much overtime, and that's a combination of a few things. I am very quick at my job. My company is very forgiving. I generally don't like doing overtime, so I just generally don't do it. That being said, last month I still did 50 hours of overtime, but that is including...
That means business trips too, though.
That includes business trips,
yeah.
Exactly, and I did a bunch of business trips.
So that was a majority of business trips.
It was about, I would say about 70% business trips.
So, do you have any stress from work, and how do you deal with that shit?
I go to the gym every day. That seems to be a good way of dealing with that.
Sex all the time, too, helps a lot, I can tell.
Oh, God. So much sex.
So much
sex.
This is Japan. I mean,
it's Japan. Come on.
What's the matter with you
Sex
people?
on every corner. Sex on every corner.
Every corner. There's like, $1.25 sex. You deal with the stress by working out. I deal with it by eating a lot of food and cut myself. Anyway, free diver HD. Oh, Dean. I know this guy. What's your JGPW Japanese girls per week? How many you do? How many?
I just broke up with my girlfriend.
High five.
Of about 2. I don't know. I don't.
That was like a year and a half.
Year and a half, I guess. So at the moment, my Japanese girls per week is 0. So moving on.
Yeah. Let's just say it's his best friend.
You're cutting that out.
Okay. I'm gonna censor that. I'm gonna be like burr burr burr. It's a what? You cutting that out? Hookers. I'm gonna replace that with what the fuck, Samuel?